Your self-love is on a whole other level that it makes you super unpredictable. You're somebody that is on a journey of self and alone. So even if you're partnered up with somebody or you have, people around you that support you, you still make executive decisions on your own. You walk this pathway with self and you take risks towards situations that you feel drawn and called to. These places that you take risks towards, you are ultimately called over there so that you can bring your healing into that specific territory, area, city, or wherever it is that you're taking this risk towards. Anyone that's around you naturally has a good time. They're smiling, they're happy, they're content because you're not going out of your way to try to create chaos in other people's lives. So this nurturing, balanced energy, you take it into other people and environments that you come into. You're the type of person that naturally conjures things up. The King of Cups, whether you're male or female, tends to be a person that doesn't wear their heart on their sleeve, somebody who is emotionally mature, somebody who's tempered themselves, and a person that knows when to give off energy and when they should withhold it. This is like the energy of somebody who is very spiritual. And behind you is God, your ancestors, and guides. So you may think your decisions are just abrupt and random, but no, you're actually being divinely guided by an energy that's far beyond this world or this planet. You definitely have a lot of options and you're quick to block people off. Literally, you can wake up and just decide, okay, I'm done with this person with nothing triggering that energy. You can just feel something shift and then immediately make a decision right after. For some people, it's like too late for them to try to come back to you. And you're the type of person that has multiple options. So because you are so free and you're not necessarily anchored to anything, not even where you live at, not your job, not the person that you're with, it gives you a level of detachment that's so far beyond. Like some people don't even know how to categorize you, what to think of you. Like you tend to be very off and on, hot and cold sometimes, very detached. And this is like you honoring your true self. So you shouldn't try to change this aspect of you just because it makes other people uncomfortable. Some people even feel very ghosted by you. One week you can hang out with this certain group every single day, majority of that week. And then the next week completely go ghost and not see anyone and just keep to yourself. So there's an energy of unpredictability with you that makes people nervous and anxious because they don't know what you're going to do next. They're like, what is the viewer going to do next? What is this person going to conjure up behind the scenes? For me, my partner sees me every day and he says I keep him on his toes because I'm so unpredictable, but I can't even predict my own moves. Like I'm barely trying to figure myself out. So I can definitely relate to this energy. With the King of Swords though, this is somebody who's truthful, honest, candid, a person that makes logical decisions. They can be emotional, but they know how to withdraw from that energy and to think for themselves. There's been days where I wake up and I just book a random flight. I'm like, okay, I'm going to Florida. Like with nothing, just waking up out of my sleep with that kind of energy. With the Knight of Pentacles, I also feel like this is why you've been created to mostly be independent because you're not controlled by certain aspects of life that other people are. The fact that you maintain your independence, even through a connection, a relationship, even if, let's say, you're connected to people in a group setting, like you still have a sense of independence within you. Yes, you're still capable of forming intimate connections and friendships, but people literally watch you as you're creating your art, not just out of curiosity, because they're curious, like, what is this person going to do next? They're curious, where's your GPS going to take you next? Where are you going to end up next? Some of you guys, if you post, pictures or videos of where you go, it's like people can never really predict what you're going to do, but they are discovering and having an awakening about the fact that you are somebody that illuminates certain things about people and scenarios. So when you get called to go into certain areas randomly, there's a reason for it. Your energy is needed in that area. If you felt the need to go across town to an area where you normally don't go to, if you follow that nudge, you'll realize it's because you were meant to be there. Your energy was needed there. It's almost like it was like a portal calling you in. You are balanced. At the end of the day, you have balanced out your yin and your yang, your darkness and your light. And this may rub people the wrong way because your energy is like an anomaly. It's not very often that people come across individuals like this that can detach themselves on a whim. Some people even think that you don't care, and it's not even that. You can care deeply about something, but it's not going to have governance over you. It's like, even if you do care about things or people, at the end of the day, you care about yourself more. Your self-love supersedes anything else that they've ever seen. Some people even think you're freaking selfish and conceited because you don't move to their every beck and call, because you love yourself more than anything else out there. In order for you to have the kind of love that you give to others, you have to give it to yourself first. And that's ultimately why you attract so many people and options, if that is the case, is because they see how you love yourself and they want you to love them like you love yourself, when really they should be loving themselves first. So yes, at times, yes, you do hold back. At times, yes, you do hold your cards close to your chest, and that's what you should be doing, because there's a purpose. It's like you get hijacked by God to do certain things, and sometimes people see that like out of character, and sometimes it is out of character, but you're doing it for a reason. It's like for the greater cause or for the greater good.